Think about a memory connected to someone you loved. Maybe an old relationship, a close friend, someone you lost, or someone you still miss. You can see their face. You remember their words. It still feels real in your mind. But have you ever asked yourself this? What if the memory you are holding on to is not exactly the way it happened? What if some of the memories you trust the most have quietly changed over time? A summer night you never wanted to end. A sentence that stayed in your mind long after it was spoken. A look that meant more than words ever could. You remember how it made you feel, and you remember what it meant to you. But here is a question most people never ask. Was that moment truly the way you remember it? Or has it changed silently every time you return to it? Not completely different, just slightly rearranged. A word softer than it was. A silence longer than it lasted. A feeling stronger than it began. And if a memory can change without you noticing, how would you ever know where the real moment ends and where your mind begins? For a long time, people believe memories stayed untouched somewhere in the mind, like scenes waiting to be replayed. But something strange happens every time you remember. The moment you go back to a memory, it does not stay still. It opens. And while it is open, something shifts. Not enough for you to notice, not enough to feel wrong, just enough that the next time you remember it, it feels more certain. Almost as if your mind is not only revisiting the past, but quietly adjusting it. And what if the memories you feel the deepest are the ones that have changed the most? Maybe that is why some memories feel heavier with time, not lighter. Every time you return to that moment, you did not just remember it. You felt it again. You reinterpreted it. You gave it new meaning without realizing it. The stronger the emotion, the less you question the memory. And the less you question it, the more space your mind has to reshape it. Not as a lie, but as an update. Almost like your brain is trying to keep the story consistent, even if the details have to bend. Maybe memory is not something you visit. Maybe it is something that keeps moving every time you look at it. So what is reconsolidation? It is the moment a memory stops being fixed and becomes flexible again. When you remember something emotional, the brain briefly unlocks the memory. Not to erase it, not to replace it, but to update it. New emotions attached to it. New meaning reshapes it. And when the memory closes again, it no longer matches the version you opened. That means remembering is never neutral. Every return to the past is also a quiet change to it. So maybe memory was never meant to be a perfect recording. Every time you remember who you were, you look at that version of yourself from a new place. And the memory shifts just enough to fit the person you have become. Right now, somewhere in your mind, a memory is opening again. Not loudly, not dramatically. Just long enough for your brain to adjust the story and close it again before you ever realize it happened. So what if the memory you trust the most is not the original one, but simply the latest version your mind updated?